All right, now shifting gears to James Whitey Bulger on trial, this marking the 5th day of jury deliberations. Today, the jurors brought out a new question for the judge this morning. Lawyers had to approve that answer before it then went back to the jury room. After a weekend of rest, the jury is now facing decisions on scores of criminal charges against the former mobster. Target 12 investigator Tim White's been covering the trial every step of the way. He's live outside of court in Boston with the latest details. Tim?
Danielle, we actually have two developments as the jurors enter their 5th day of deliberations. First, we're learning that Bulger wants a Stanley Cup ring back that was seized from his California hideout. According to documents that were filed, he wants it returned even if he's found guilty. Now, the ring was given to him as a gift by an unnamed third party, according to those documents. This isn't the first reference to the Bruins in this trial. Earlier on, the defense team entered into evidence a photo of Bulger with his arm around former Bruin Chris Nyland. The photo was with a group of other pictures his lawyers made public, including pictures of Bulger with pets and other friends, possibly to show the softer side of the defendant. It was never actually used in testimony, though. Meanwhile, as to that question you talked about, they wanted more guidance on the enormously complicated racketeering count Bulger is facing. Now, jurors have to rule on 33 acts within the racketeering count, including the murders of 19 people. In short, they wanted to know if more than one person could be guilty of the crime. If they find Bulger committed just 2 of the acts, he will be guilty of racketeering, which comes with a maximum of life in prison. He faces 31 other counts, accused of being the boss of the Winter Hill Gang. Bulger has pleaded not guilty. Now, Danielle, the question sheds a little bit of light on what the jurors might be struggling with inside the jury room, that they're really trying to grapple with that enormously complicated racketeering count. Of course, only 12 people know just how far along in the deliberation process they are. As a reminder, no cameras allowed inside the courtroom, but you can follow a live play-by-play by following me on Twitter. Just go to our website, WPRI.com. Live in Boston with the Target 12 investigators, Tim White, Eyewitness News.